the team having to be mature this week of focusing and handling New Mexico State first before the Iron Bowl. How much does the senior leadership and leadership of the veterans play in that?
Oh yeah, it plays a big role. Just making sure everybody's focused and preparing the right way. Because at the end of the day, it's a football game. You just gotta have that mindset of, it doesn't matter who comes to play. We just gotta continue to thrive to meet the standard each week, and that's gonna be big this week. And just seeing how our leadership does in controlling that narrative.
How much has that been a focus for this team in general? Just going, hey, control what we can control and worry about ourselves.
Yeah, that's been the main thing for real. After going through that long streak that we went through, just having our back against the wall, and then just being able to come together and realize what we wanted to do as a team and what we wanted to accomplish. So just continuing to live up to that standard is going to be big, and it's been shown every week.
Well, what's the difference in this locker room now after 4 games and now after 3 games straight? What's been the biggest difference in the locker room?
I would just say confidence. I feel like that's the main thing of just everyone knowing and understanding that team ball is a big thing, and playing together as a team is going to help us get to where we want to get when the clock hits 0. So that's just a big thing I could say, is just everybody playing with confidence.
Congrats on being the SEC Special Teams Player of the Week and Jalen defensively. What does that honor mean to you? When you
Yeah, it's definitely a big goal. Being able to provide that edge on special teams, and then being recognized throughout the conference is big for me.
Keionte, do you feel like this team has kind of a renewed confidence, and you feel the momentum around the program?
Yeah, I definitely feel like, it's just a different feel in the locker room, especially after the first win we got after, coming off that long stretch. I feel like that was super big for us, just to realize it can be done when you do the small things, to just play confident and play together. That's just our big thing. So, yeah, it definitely has been a change in the locker room.
And I know you're on the other side of the ball, but going up in practice against a guy like Fairweather, how difficult is he to defend out there, and what has he brought this team from just an explosiveness standpoint?
Yeah, I would just say, man, he just brings a different factor of being a tight end that is this close to being a receiver. So it's just something that teams have been struggling to prepare for, because just such a big catch radius, and then just being able to extend plays with his legs also. So just a great addition to this football team, and super happy to see him progressing and getting better each week.
How did a guy from California, junior college, wind up being the closer in recruiting?
I would just say being able to come in and relate to the young recruits, and just being able to take pride in getting guys to come in and buy in, and just to leave the program better than I found it. Just always take pride in that, of being able to not necessarily sell anything, because it's the real deal, but just being able to tell guys, a player aspect of things. I feel like that's big for them, and I take pride in it.
What have you found at Auburn?
Home, literally, just a loving place, a place that values football very, very highly, and something I do. So it's just an easy place to become comfortable in.
Does it make it easy then for you to talk to guys and tell them what you felt and now that what you felt since you've been here?
Yeah, that's just my main goal, is to just be completely honest with how I was brought in and accepted in, and just being able to preach that, and then for them to go out and feel that exact same feeling and get that same type of vibes from the program. It's just an easy thing to do.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be an eventful signing day?
Yeah, I do. I definitely think it's getting a little close to flipness. So it's going to be exciting, just to where this place will go, and all these recruits that we'll get to see, how just the turnover mid-season, a lot of teams I don't think could flip the script like we have. So it's just important to do, and to just finish strong this year.
You feel like the class is really picking up compared to maybe how it was a couple years ago?
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see where it will end with some of the guys, who's seeing how we finish the season, and coaches being able to
As one of the leaders on this team, how much upon yourself do you take to make sure that you guys don't overlook this team this week and not look ahead to the Iron Bowl?
Yeah, it's going to be my main goal preaching this week, starting today, just of, we'll come in and watch and see where we're at this week and see what we can get better at. But it's also just preach on taking that next step offensively, defensively, and on special teams, of just perfecting our craft and continuing to continue our streak of getting wins. So it's just going to be big for me to preach, and Coach Freeze has already harped upon it in our leadership group chat of just continuing to make sure that this week is not like any other week. It's the same.
I know DBs are known to play the next play. You have to forget it. You got a quarterback that does that too. Have you seen that mentality from Peyton Thorne?
Yeah, I always try to come up to him and tell him, and he's already on that, so I don't even have to mention it to him. He definitely is a quarterback that I've seen get confidence throughout the year. So now the look is kind of different in his eyes. He already knows where he went wrong at. So just seeing him being able to self-assess and make the changes and to already know where he took the wrong step and just be able to get back on the path is just something it's good to see as a defensive player when the offense comes off after a turnover or 3 and out or something like that. Just seeing him being able to sit down with the receivers and stuff like that. It's just good to see a quarterback do.
When you think of like how Auburn was pitched to you when you were coming here, how has that pitch changed whenever you're kind of talking to obviously future targets, things like that?
Yeah, I would just say it doesn't really change much. Everything I was told during recruiting has been lived upon, and I've been able to experience. So being able to just pass that knowledge on and then for it to just stay true is just something that just goes to show about this program and the history behind it.
Keionte, you said that Auburn is home. How impactful is it to round out the season with 2 games in Jordan-Hare?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't ask to be back in Jordan-Hare. Going on the road is cool and all, but it's nothing like Jordan-Hare. So I'm excited to get back around the fans, and I know the team is too.
Keionte, how much have you seen DJ improve and grow this season next year?
Yeah, I'm super excited for DJ. I think he plays at extremely high level. So just seeing him being able to make plays and do the things that he knows he can do is just good, and just always feed off of his excitement. I mean, as a DB group, we feed off of each other. So just being able to see him make plays on the ball is just something exciting. So I'm definitely happy for him.